Alright guys, so I'm getting ready to go to the grocery store. Excuse me a little bit, I'm a bit tired. I was up late last night on the computer and making them beats. Oh, well, never mind. I thought my computer was still on there, but it's not. So yes, I'm a little bit, I don't have a lot of energy today. However, I am going to do my first episode of Food for Thought because I just got to go ahead and start doing it. So what I'm going to do is on Food for Thought, I will be showcasing the cook for you guys, but I won't really be going over the ingredients. I'll just talk about what I'm going to be making and what I'm going to be eating and sharing some things that I think about, you know. So that's what this is going to be. That's what Food for Thought is. That's why it was called Tea Time Reflection, but instead I'm going to call it Food for Thought. Until I can come up with a better name, that's going to be it for right now. So anyways, let's go ahead and go to the grocery store because I'm hungry and I've not eaten since I've been up, which I've been up for a while. What time is it? Well, I've been up for a few hours. I got up pretty late too. So anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and go and get some groceries because I'm hungry, man. That way I can go ahead and eat and get back to what I was about to do in the first place. So let's go. All right, I hope this is auto-focusing. I can't tell if it is or not. Anyways. So, all right, I got some salmon. I'm gonna go ahead and make this. What I'm gonna do is just make some pretty much just like a sweet smoky tasting salmon with some avocado and tomato on the side and some scrambled eggs. Kind of like a breakfast brunch, almost dinner time for me. So just trying to get it all in while I can, you know what I'm saying? But let me go ahead and get this salmon salted and peppered, and then yeah, we'll get started with the cook. And so got the salmon cooking. About to fix some eggs. You know what I want to talk about? This right here, this stainless steel pan. This is a 10-inch all-clad Metal Crafters stainless steel pan. I'm not ashamed to say that I went to the bargain hunt and I found this pan and they gave it to me for like 26 bucks. This pan right here probably in its day cost somewhere between 85 to 100 bucks. They did not know what they had. I did. I saw it. I wanted to go get the 10-inch. By the time I went back to get it, it was gone. Not the 10-inch. They had a 12-inch. They had a 12-inch all-clad pan there. And actually, I think it was hammer style, but whatever. I've just now started cooking with this thing. Been a little intimidated to do it, so I have finally been using it. And man, I gotta tell you what, dude, this thing right here, I don't know which one I like better, cast iron, which I'm using for the salmon, or the stainless steel, but this thing right here, man, I love it while cooking eggs. I would suggest you guys get one. However, you may want to do like me and just wait till the right time when you find some at the bargain hunt. All right, I gotta flip this salmon real quick. It's hot. Super hot. Super hot. Oh, god dang. Alright. Man, it was hot. I was being over dramatic, which I do a lot. Okay. Oh shit. Anyways, alright, let me go ahead and get started with these eggs, man, so I can go ahead and get my scrambled eggs made. I got the salmon in the oven roasting like a little bun, and yeah, then after that I don't know what I'm gonna do. Look, this is new for me as well, okay? So you guys bear with me, and then we'll get all of this figured out, and it'll slowly come together as time goes on. All right, this is what's been on my mind here lately, and along with a lot of other stuff, but this is the main thing that's been on my mind. Some people are probably like, where is this food truck business thing going? Like, where did this come about and how did it come about? Well, to be honest, it actually started out as just kind of a little teaser joke with my baby sis one time. I was talking about that if I ever ran a restaurant, any type of restaurant, I told her that I would want to run a burger joint. I was naming some of the burgers that I would like to do because I still at that point in time really love making burgers and making like different style of burgers other than just some burgers with some American cheese and you buy some lettuce and tomato and slap it on a bun and call it a burger. Although, don't get me wrong, the classic is the classic for a reason. I love a good classic burger. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. I just love creativity that you can do with burgers, man. So that's why I want to do it. I love the creativeness of it. I love a good juicy burger and just that it's so simple that it's complex. And I think that's what I really like and what I get intrigued by it. Like I said, it started out as a teaser, but now it has evolved into something that I want to make real because I am unfortunately not happy with my job. I don't like it. I don't like being there. I do work in a factory. However, there's nothing wrong with working in a factory. I just, for me and myself and my own personal, I guess, belief that I have in myself, I just think that I'm capable of so much more instead of going in and doing the same thing in, same thing out every day. However, like I said, there is nothing wrong with working in a factory because I've worked with a couple people that have stories where working in a factory is pretty much like making it, man. So nothing wrong with it at all. I do want to be a creative person and I do want to end up being my own boss. So with that being said, and it's not that I want to be my own boss so I can be like, yeah, I'm a boss, I'm a CEO, I'm an entrepreneur. It's nothing like that, man. I really just like being my own person, and this, making myself self-employed, allows me to do that a lot more than working at a factory. I don't want to diss my job because I'm very grateful, because without it, there's a lot of things that I would not have been able to accomplish. There is a lot of things that I wouldn't have been able to get accomplished as quick or as fast had I not been working. Listen to that. Listen to that sizzle. Listen to that sizzle. Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. So yeah, I think there's just something that'll be a lot better being self-employed, that'll be better for me with just the type of person that I am. But yeah, I kept trying to look at other things like I don't know if you guys quite know this, but I do practice jiu-jitsu, although I've been off and on. I've not been very consistent with it. However, I have been doing it for a fair amount of years. My professor is a great guy. He's a very good businessman. He's very good at what he does and his craft and his skills. So shout out to Professor Cliff Fonseca and Jiu-Jitsu Nation. You know, I was trying to depend on him a little bit to help get me out of there by working there, and although he did give me the chance, I messed it up. That's my own fault. I can't say nothing about it. That's not why I didn't do it. I completely messed that up. I was in a weird place at that time, that point in time in my life. Very, very dark stuff going on, which you guys will know as time goes on and I open up more, you guys will know more about that. I was looking towards him to like help get me out of Nissan, and it just, after a while, after I had messed it up, I thought about it. I was like, you know, it still wouldn't have set right with me, because with jiu-jitsu, it's not something that I look at to where I want to build my life, although it is a way of life. But after I had messed that chance and opportunity up, I started thinking about other things I could do. I was like, let me start a mobile car washing business, or start a janitorial business, or let me go, I even thought about doing Uber to free up my time, although Uber would have been nice to free up my time. However, I don't think I would have been making the money to get myself out of debt and things like that the way I'm able to now. So that being said, I kept looking for, that's what I mean by I kept looking for outlets. I kept looking for things to get me out of there. It just still didn't sit right with me, because I was like, either way it goes, I'm going to be in the same exact position mentally and emotionally. So I don't really think that I should go through with any of those, because the only thing that I'm going to be doing is either putting myself in the same exact position or possibly worse. So I did not want to do that. And I finally figured out, man, I have to just finally depend on myself. A guy once told me, you know, you need to fall on your face. It took me a while to think about it. And I was like, you know, I've fallen on my face before, but I've fallen on my face in different aspects of my life. Now it's starting to set with me by falling on my face. First, in order to fall on my face, I have to put myself out there. And in order to put myself out there, I have to believe that I can do it. So if I do not believe that I can do it, then I will not even attempt to do it. So by believing that I can do it, I will attempt to do it. Again, it is scary. However, I think the reward is so much more grand. I started realizing I had to depend on myself. I had to start looking at myself to get it done, to do it, and to do what it is that I want to do, to accomplish the things and be able to achieve the things that I want to do and accomplish and achieve. The takeaway from it is that I kept looking outward when I needed to look inward. And now I'm starting to realize that instead of looking for a way out, we need to start finding a way in. Because if you start looking at other outlets, man, the only thing you're going to do is take yourself out of one situation and put yourself in another situation that is the exact same. So you have to start looking inside, man, and seeing what it is that you want to project from inside and project out. Because this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm not saying this is good advice or you should do this, but what I'm going to start doing for my life is I'm going to stop looking outward and start finding a way in. Because also that can also mean that I'm not just looking inside myself, but I'm finding a way into the industry that I want to be in. So instead of just looking for all these things to take me away from a situation that I don't like, how about I just simply find a way in to a situation and industry that I like. And if I don't like it, then I don't like it. But I have to attempt it, because this right here resonates with me, and you have to find what resonates with you. So now, with that being said, like I said, the food for thought is stop looking for a way outward, find a way in, and that is the food for thought today. However, let's get back to this lunch so I can eat this stuff and go to the gym, man. It's getting late, and I messed up my whole day by staying up so late. So let's get it. Alright guys, say what's up, Rogue. What's up, Rogue? Alright man, I'm getting ready to eat and getting ready to go to the gym. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That is the food for thought segment. It's hopefully it'll get a little better as I go. Nah, you know what? Forget that, man. It is going to get a little bit better every time that I do it. But yeah, man, that is similar to what I'll be doing. I would just be cooking a meal and talking to you guys. That'll be the food for thought. So I'll probably do a lot of those on Sundays. Not that I'll post them on Sundays, but I'll probably do a lot of recording on Sundays doing these, because that's when I do a lot of my meal prep and things like that. So I can get a lot of stuff off my chest, cook, relax my mind, and talk to you guys and get to know each and every one of you even more and even better. So, however, that's it for today. We have the salmon, the eggs, the avocado, the tomato. We have the Rogue. You can't see the Frosty, but he's down there. He's looking at me because he wants some of this deliciousness. And yeah, that's it. So, all right. Good talking to you, filet minions. Squeeze out.